Hello and welcome once again to Harrow Park Model Railway. Today we're looking at part 12 of the Triang Locomotive series. This is the Steeple Cab. The Steeple Cab locomotive came out in 1959 as a cheap starter for people going into the catenary system, which had just being started in 1959. The prototype of the steeple cab, the idea came from the EEC prototype, which has only existed, one locomotive existed in 1940, built for use in Scotland. And this is what this one is based on. There's the one put in the main British range. Later on, it was released for the Transcontinental series with TR shields on them, but this is the original one for the British range in 1959. It was based actually very similar to the German. Let's put it there. The German Type E used in Germany and Switzerland, which you see here, which looks very similar. I'll just put the German one to one side. That's probably Fleischmann or Roco, both made the same locomotive. Right, and here we see the British one. So it's got the white lights painted in, both front and rear. And it's got a switch here. I'll use my screwdriver to point it out. It's got a switch, a sliding switch here, and that is T for track, and then you've got N for neutral, so it's not using one system or the other, and then you've got OH, which is overhead. So you could set it for overhead, running off the power off the catenary, or set it to track, where the power is taken off both the wheels. You could actually run two on the same track, one using the overhead feed and one using the track feed. So it allowed for the very first time to actually run two locomotives at the same time. Have a look at the bottom. Classic 040. And it actually came out as well in maroon, used initially as an export model for Holland, but also used in the primary series. Although this version would have a dummy pantograph, and the switch would not be installed, so you got this slot here in the plastic which is not used. On this version, the lights have not been painted in, probably as to save a bit of money on painting. And it's got a German pantograph on it, because the plastic one breaks so easily that most of them are only obtainable with the pantograph missing. But it's no problem to put a pantograph on there. In fact, if you take the energy and wire it up, you could actually use it on the overhead system, even though it's designed for running on the track. It's an easy conversion. Here we see another one. This one is in the set RPD, which came out in 1959, 1960. And this one has the plastic pantograph, but it's so delicate that I'm afraid that I'll break it if I try to put it on there. Break one of the little stems off that goes in the four holes there. But there's the plastic pantograph, and I've just left it off. This one belongs in a set box anyway, so I'm not going to put the pantograph on there. You see it's got the lights painted in, whereas the other one hasn't. The maroon is darker on the ones with a light painted in. It's darker, and the maroon on the other one is a lot lighter. So 2 slightly different colors there. I don't know if they sold the maroon one as singles. I know that the green one was sold as a single because I've got the box. And this one's actually a non-runner, but it sits in a glass case. And the other one, this one, the one without the pantograph on it, that's here, is actually in the box. RPD, the primary series box. I bought both the maroon ones actually in Germany, and one of them actually came from Holland. There's the set. I've already covered the set in a previous video, so I'm not going to cover the set at the moment. I'll put the pantograph back in there as well. Oh, it's also got the track feed in its original paper. Yes, the wasn't a very good seller, the Steeple Cab. Released in 1959, and by the end of 1963, it has ceased to appear in the catalogue. About 15,000 were made. I don't know if that's maroon and green or just green. And the R number for the green version, the R number for the green version is R254, and the R number for the maroon version is the R252. Right, so we've this week we've covered the Steeple Cab, which was the cheap starter for the pantograph system, and next week I'll just put the map in front. There's the German one, there's the maroon one, and there's the green one. The next week we're going to be looking at the Britannia, because next week we're on 1960, and 1960 had 4 new locomotives coming out. So we've got a couple of good weeks ahead of us. So next week, the Britannia. So I'll say bye-bye for now, and thank you for viewing.